Eddie Carr, and is the only one sworn to tell the truth. To Tell the Truth is brought to you by Geritol, America's #1 tonic, the high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger fast. And here, sitting in for vacationing Bud Collier, is our host, Ralph Bellamy.
Good evening. This is a game of deliberate misrepresentation, wherein our panel tries to find which of three challengers has sworn to tell the truth. To Tell the Truth is brought to you each week by Geritol. And now let's meet our cross-examiners. What is your name, please?
My name is Polly Bergen.
My name is Eamonn Andrews.
My name is Kitty Carlisle.
My name is Gardner.
It's a pleasure to welcome Eamonn Andrews to the panel. A few weeks ago, he was on this program as a contestant. He's a visitor from England, where he's the moderator on This Is Your Life and What's My Line. Now, to get on with To Tell the Truth. Panel, these three people all claim to be Eddie Carr. There's only one real Eddie Carr. The other two have assumed that identity, and of course they don't have to stick to the truth. Now, in front of you, you'll find a copy of an affidavit. Please listen while I read. I, Eddie Carr, hold a job which every boy in America would like to have. During the winter months, I have worked as an office boy, and I have held a job as a soda jerk. But while the baseball season is on, I am the bat boy for the world's champion New York Yankees. Signed, Eddie Carr. Now, panel, all three of these young men claim to be Eddie Carr, the Yankee bat boy. Only the real Eddie Carr is required to answer your questions truthfully. Each of you will question now until you hear this signal. And at the end of the questioning period, you'll be asked to vote for the person who, in your opinion, is the real Yankee bat boy, Eddie Carr. And let's start this one with Kitty Carlisle.
Number 3, what's your salary?
$7.50 a game.
Number 1, what's your salary?
$10 a game.
Number 2, what's your salary?
$2.50 a game.
Number 2, what do you do with all that money?
I don't get it all. Social Security takes a few dollars, 2 cents.
Number 1, what does a bat boy do?
Well, the bat boy's main job is to take care of the player's bats. Before the game starts, we bring the bats onto the field, and while the game is in proceeding, we take the proper bat, hand it to the player, and after that play is over, we take the bat back and put it in the proper place.
Are there all that many bats to handle?
Yes, each player has about 4 bats. Altogether, it's 52.
Number 3.
Thank you, Kitty. All right.
Before I start, Ralph, I want to say I'm very happy to see you. I was worried about you. I looked in on a late movie last night, and you weren't in it.
This is what's called saving the show. I'm the understudy tonight. Hi.
Number 1, which famous Yankee likes to read comic books?
Yogi Berra.
Also, number 1, which Yankee served the second hitch with the Marines in the Korean War?
Jerry Coleman.
Number 2, how do you address the manager of the New York Yankees?
I call him Casey.
What does he call you?
Mr. Carr.
Number 3, what hotel do most of the Yankees live in while they're playing at the stadium?
They say at the Statler.
Thank you. Polly, have a go.
Number 3, where do the Yankees have spring training?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Number 3, could you tell me what qualifications must you have to be a bat boy?
Well, you have to be able to work hard.
I mean, how do you get a job as bat boy?
Well, I got my job because I knew the clubhouse man. He recommended me.
Oh, it's like everything else, you have to know somebody, huh? Number 2, could you tell me, what is Mickey Mantle's batting average?
Oh, about 355.
355? Number 1, could you tell me how many pennants has the New York Yankees won?
Well, since 1921, they've won 22 pennants.
22 pennants?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Eamonn.
Number 3, do you know a man called Farrell at Yankee Stadium?
No, I don't.
Number 2, do you know a man called Farrell?
Yes, I do.
Number 1, do you know a man called Farrell?
No, I don't.
You don't. Number 2, who do you think are going to be the next world champions?
New York Yankees.
Yes. All right. Tell me, number 3, what sort of office did you work in? I see here that you worked in an office during the...
Well, I worked at Union Carbide as an office boy.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, what sort of office did you work in?
I worked in an office, American Smelting and Refining Company.
Number 1, who do you think will be the next champion?
New York Yankees, definitely.
You do. You must have got together. I see. Tell me, when is the baseball season precisely, number 3?
Well, the baseball season generally begins around April 15th, April 18th,
And ends?
and ends around the last week in September.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the time is up, and we're ready to vote. Now, without consultation...
Can I
Mark
just
your
ask
ballots.
one question?
Yes, Polly?
Who's Farrell? Thank you, Polly. I was wondering myself.
No, I
Am
can't.
I allowed to
Wouldn't
answer
help
that?
you anyhow, I don't
No,
think,
all right.
anyway.
Right,
All right, now mark your ballots and select number 1, number 2, or number 3. Now, the team of challengers will receive $250 for each incorrect vote, so that if the team is successful in fooling the entire panel, they can win $1,000. All right, panel, you marked your ballots. Ollie, you look a little undecided, but for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 1. As I have said many times before, I don't know anything at all about baseball. And I was going to vote for number 2 because he's tan. But then I thought they stay in the pit anyway. And number 1 is paler than number 3, so I voted for number 1.
All right, fine. It's a very lengthy reason, Eamonn.
Mine is much less complicated. I voted for number 2, A, because he knew who Farrell was, a charming man I met last year at Yankee Stadium, and his salary seemed much more reasonable.
And Kitty, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 2. Well, I like the way he said that Casey called him Mr. Carr.
And Hi, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 1. He knows some of the background of the couple of Yankees I mentioned. And secondly, he's pale, Polly, because they've had a lot of night games.
Oh, thank you, Hi.
All right, the votes are all in and the minds are made up. Now let's find out which one of these young men is the Yankee bat boy. Will the real Eddie Carr please stand? Number 1, will you tell us who you really are?
My name is Howard Kosberg, and I'm a mechanical engineering student at City College and presently employed by the Spurry and Hutchison Company.
Number 3, will you tell us who you really are?
My name is John O'Hara, and I work for the McCann Erickson Advertising Agency.
All right, now let's see. There are 2 incorrect votes worth $250 each for a total of $500 for our challengers from Geritol. Thanks and good luck. We'll meet a new set of challengers. All right, now let's have our next team of challengers.
What is your name, please?
My name is Alex Gregory.
What is your name, please?
My name is Alex Gregory.
What is your name, please?
My name is Alex Gregory.
Panel, please listen while I read this affidavit. I, Alex Gregory, have a professional interest in the truth. I am an expert in the operation of the polygraph, often called the lie detector. During World War II, I conducted polygraph tests on German prisoners of war. Recently, when a man confessed in the Shepard murder case, I personally gave him the polygraph tests in my capacity as a member of the Court of Last Resort. Signed, Alex Gregory. Now, panel, all 3 of these gentlemen claim to be Alex Gregory, the lie detector expert. Remember, only the real Alex Gregory is required to answer your questions truthfully. All right, the challengers all ready? Very well. Let's begin this one with Polly Bergen.
First of all, I'd like to say that I resent the whole name of the lie detector. The polygraph, I think, is unfair and not proper. Secondly, I would like to have one right now for about 10 minutes. And thirdly, number one, could you tell me who is the famous writer on the panel of the Court of Last Resort?
Earl Stanley Gardner.
Number two, could you tell me what was Dr. Shepard's first name?
Which doctor?
The man who was accused and convicted of the murder of his
That's
wife.
Sam Shepard.
Number two, could you tell me where this took place?
In Bay Village, Ohio.
I see. What large city is that near?
Cleveland.
Number two.
Cleveland.
Number three, could you tell me who was the last gentleman who confessed to the murder of Marilyn Shepard recently?
Donald Wedler.
Number two, could you tell me where is Mr. Wedler from? Where did they capture him? Where did he confess?
In
from?
DeLand, Florida.
Thank you, Polly. Eamonn, have a go.
Well, number one, from your experience, and you look a pretty experienced character to me, who would you say are the biggest liars, men or women?
Married or single?
That's the question I wanted to ask.
All right, I'll let you go with that one. When you question a woman, married or single, what sort of questions do you ask her before you get to the real ones?
Is this as a lie detector?
Yes, oh, sure.
We have many questions which we ask to get them off guard, and then we throw them a loaded question. And then we again give them what we call soft questions to bring them back to normal.
That doesn't often work with women, but that's not for lies. Tell me, when, in the more difficult cases, instead of using the polygraph, which Polly objects to, do you ever use the seismograph?
We do not.
Number two?
Thank you, Eamonn. All right, Kitty.
Number two, why don't the police accept the lie detector as definitive?
Many police departments do.
But most of them don't.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Number three, do you find a difference between men and women, seriously? In what way did you...
On the lie detector, I presume you mean.
I mean, lie detector, why?
Not exactly. Most of our experience has been with men in
rather than women.
Rather than with women.
Number two, knowing the lie detector as well as you presumably do, could you fool it yourself
I doubt it.
if you took a test?
I doubt it.
Number one, what were the questions that you asked Mr. Wedler? The key questions.
The key questions were, did he murder Marilyn Shepard to his knowledge?
Thank you. Hi, Gardner, your turn.
Number one, who are the other members of the Court of Last Resort?
Well, there's Dr. Snyder, there is Raymond Schindler, there is...
What is Raymond Schindler?
Raymond Schindler is a criminologist and an investigator here in New York, primarily.
Number three, is it possible to lie into a lie detector without being detected?
Yes, it is.
Number two, would you consider a job, considering what happened in the last few weeks, to use a lie detector at next year's Miss Universe contest?
I would like to, yes.
Would it have operated in this case?
Probably on me.
Number one, what is the medical name for a serum commonly called the truth serum?
Sodium pentothal.
Why does that...
All right, I'm sorry. Hi, that's all. Time to vote. Now, no consultation. Please mark your ballots and select number one, number two, or number three. It's a tough one, huh? All right, you ready? Polly, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number three. Actually, all kidding aside, usually I vote pretty silly on this. This time, the three of them all seem to have very strong information. I happen to have been a very firm follower of the Shepard case, and none of them made a mistake that I recognized. I just voted for number three because he looks like a gentleman who would be, you know, around lie detectors and be working in an official capacity. I didn't mean that at all. Well, anyway.
All right. Thank you, Polly, for that very long answer. Eamonn, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number two because number one had too much information. Number three looks a little too innocent, and therefore I plumped for number two. So you have it.
Kitty, who's your choice?
I like number two, too, until number one said something about sodium pentothal, and that swung me.
And I, who's your selection?
Well, I voted for number one. I think if he's been at the job so long, he couldn't tell a lie himself.
All right. The votes are all in. Minds are all made up. Now let's find out which of these three gentlemen is the real lie detector expert. Will the real Alex Gregory please stand? Number one, will you tell us who you really are, please?
My name is Herb Petzel. I'm Assistant Circulation Director of Esquire magazine.
And number three, who are you really?
I'm Charles McLaughlin, President of McLaughlin Research Corporation.
Well, now let's see. We have three incorrect answers worth $250 apiece for a total of $750 for our challengers from Geritol. Thanks and good luck. And now let's have our third team of challengers.
What is your name, please?
My name is Mary Ellen Moylan.
What is your name, please?
My name is Mary Ellen Moylan.
What is your name, please?
My name is Mary Ellen Moylan.
Please listen, panel, while I read this affidavit. I, Mary Ellen Moylan, am a ballet dancer and have appeared in a number of Broadway shows. As a ballerina with the Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo and the Ballet Theater, some of my leading roles have been Scheherazade, Les Sylphides, and Swan Lake. I am now the prima ballerina of the Metropolitan Opera Company. Signed, Mary Ellen Moylan. All three of these ladies claim to be Mary Ellen Moylan, prima ballerina of the Metropolitan Opera Company. Now, will each of you question until you hear the signal? Challengers ready? Very well. We'll start this one with Eamonn Andrews.
Number one, would you tell me another way of saying ballet-wise, standing on your toes?
Standing on point.
Number one, are you an admirer of the work of Dame Margot Burke-Sheridan, the international ballerina?
I am not, I'm sorry, but I have seen part of her work.
Number two, are you an admirer of Dame Margot Burke-Sheridan?
I'm not familiar with the question.
Number three, do you know this ballerina and do you know her work?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Have you heard of her work, number three?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, I see. Tell me, number two, what country generally is credited with being the leading country in ballet?
This is very difficult to answer. Each country claims itself.
Number one, which country would you say is entitled to this claim more than another?
I agree with the first answer, saying that all the world thinks they are the best in ballet.
All the ballet dancers are very clever.
They do very well, Kitty?
Number one, that little skirt that you wear that sticks out like that, what do you call it?
Tutu.
And how do you keep your tutu standing out so stiffly?
This is done with a steel rod encircling the skirt.
Oh, well, most people are interested in finding out how often ballet dancers change their shoes. I want to know how often you change your tutu.
Change of tutu is maybe once every 2 years, or when it wears.
I see. Number two, is there a ballet in Aida?
Yes.
Is there a ballet number three in The Marriage of Figaro?
Yes, there is.
Is there a ballet number one in La Tosca?
There is not.
All right. Aye, you ought to be pretty good in this department. Have
Yeah,
it all.
number one, what company is John Creesa? I think that's the way you pronounce it, dancer.
John Creesa is with the Ballet Theater here in New York.
Number two, Jose Greco. Is he a ballet dancer?
Not correctly, no.
Number three, what famous calypso singer and dancer works with the Metropolitan Company most of the time?
Jeffrey Holder.
Also number three, would you please describe a, it sounds like a Chinese food, a fouetti? Is that correct?
A fouette.
A fouette, yes.
Yes, well, it is a series of pirouettes that is done.
Can you describe it, number one?
A fouette is a series of pirouettes, exactly, done on point.
Done on point.
All right, Aye, you were better at that than I thought you'd be.
I'm sorry I brought the subject up.
Polly?
Number one, who was the very famous one of the most famous male ballet dancers who was famous for his extremely high leaps.
This was Václav Nijinsky.
Number 2, how many basic positions in ballet?
5.
Number 3, what shows have you appeared in?
I've appeared in Rosalinda, Song of Norway, Chocolate Soldier, and The Day Before Spring.
In number 1, what shows have you appeared in?
I have appeared in Brigadoon, The Chocolate Soldier, Song of Norway.
In Brigadoon, was it the first show in New York?
It was, yes.
Who had the male lead?
All right, now, Eamonn, have another go there for me.
All right.
Look as
Well,
if you had another couple of important.
I feel as if I'm getting warm anyway. Number 3, do you know or have you heard of Alicia Markova?
Yes, I have.
Where does she come from?
She comes from England.
Number 2, have you heard of Alicia Markova?
Yes.
Is she a ballet dancer?
Yes.
Number 1, is she a ballet dancer?
Alicia Markova is a ballet dancer.
And do you agree that she comes from England?
I do.
Uh-huh. Number 2, could you spell Scheherazade? Could you pronounce it?
Can you?
Can you?
No.
Scheherazade. S-C-H-E-H-E-R-A-Z-D-E. I think.
All right, that's it. Now, time to vote. Please mark your ballots with no consultation. And select number 1, number 2, or number 3. Polly, you ready? For whom did you vote?
I voted for number 1. Well, most of the questions that everybody else asked, I didn't know the answers to, but number 1 answered them like what she was saying was right. Whether it is or not, I'll find out when you tell who it really is.
Eamonn, who did you vote for?
Well, I voted for number 2. Once again, I avoided number 1 because I thought she knew a little too much and was too glib about it. And number 2 was the most definite of the 3 when I invented the name Dame Margot Burke-Sheridan.
And Kitty, for whom did you vote?
Oh, my goodness. I based my whole answer on Dame Margot Burke-Sheridan.
I forget. Did number 1 say she was?
Yes, that's it, kid.
I'd like to change my vote.
I blew the ball game.
And Hi, who did
I
you
voted
vote
for number 3, Ralph. Number 1, I thought was just on her toes a little bit too much. And so I went for 3, and furthermore, her headgear tickles me.
What a tickler. All right, the votes are all in. The minds are made up. Now let's find out which of these 3 ladies is the real prima ballerina of the Metropolitan Opera. Will the real Mary Ellen Moylan please stand? All right, number 1, will you tell us who you really are, please?
Yes, my name is Mary Lee Engley, and I'm presently ice skating at the Roxy Theater.
And number 2, will you tell us who you really are?
I'm Nora Nile, and I'm vice president of a painting concern.
Why, you were on the right track there with the tickler.
I had no idea that ballet dancers could be so tall.
Well, let's see. We have 3 incorrect answers worth $250 each for a total of $750 to our challengers from Geritol. Thanks and good luck. We'll return in just about... Well, that's all we have time for tonight, panel, except to say that Bud Collier will be back here next week. And our thanks to Eamonn Andrews for playing the game with us. And so, good night, panel.
Good night.
Good night, Ralph.
Until next week, then, when I'll be back here on the panel, this is Ralph Bellamy saying good night from Geritol and reminding you to tell the truth.
Transportation for to tell the truth is arranged by American Airlines. Guests to London, New York aboard American's famous luxury flight, the DC-7 Mercury. To Tell the Truth is the Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. In association with the CBS Television Network.